fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Torres brings it in. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Aaron Hicks.
Verlander into his motion. 0-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Neil Walker.
No balls and one strike. Bregman is over to take a look, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off for the Astros.
Now here's the pitch.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
So he got him swinging. Carlos Correa is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White, to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gardner.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres scoops it up, and that's the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 4. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Reddick, a native of Georgia. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Ground ball right into the shift. Gregorius is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Gonzalez.
Hit back toward the mound. Torres picks it up, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Here's big Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if...
Real fastball's in for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hit out towards second. Torres has it, and there's one away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On a line, that's a base hit. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Torres ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Has a look, now the pitch. There goes Bregman off of first. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The short hit hard. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Here's Neil Walker. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. So striding in, Yuli Gurriel as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
John Reddick.
A ball and no strikes. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. High chopper towards first. And a step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. 2 men on, 2 out, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry, and he'll go the short way to retire. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And the changeup is way low that time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? They continue to stack. At the plate, Alex Bregman. This will be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch outside, the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And there's 1 down now. Into the box now, Brian McCann. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runners breaking for the plate, and the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here it comes, 0-2. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
First baseman,
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
up next for the Yankees.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ball and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2 and 2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3 and 2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Giancarlo Stanton is the second out in the 7th inning. Slow grounder to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the
Reddick
Astros.
waiting, and now the pitch.
Right
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Splitter taken here, 2 and 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Reddick ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Tag on him, and he's out at third. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. It's foul, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a little tapper. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hot high in the air. Walker shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is that circle change, swung on and missed. 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Waiting next is Brian McCann. The next 3-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Set with the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. In now, Miguel Andujar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Andujar on at first. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brett Gardner. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. A runner on first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And they will put the tag on him. They got it. And with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Justin Verlander. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, an intriguing. Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Torres is there. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is popped up back behind second. Torres is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things.
Number 11, left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 3 for 4. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! And now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses there. 1 and 2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton becomes out number 2 this inning. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 1 for 6. Just missed with a breaking ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Carlos Correa.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball that just misses inside.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Another 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Evan Gaddis now standing in past meetings with Jay Happ, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. The 3-1. There's ball four. Tyler White will bat next. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Drilled to the left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 2. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out, so he makes. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Striding in, Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So he sets him down swinging. Josh Reddick goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Splitter, 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Left fielder number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gardner.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch home. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Right fielder number 99.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Torres has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A ground ball to third and they could get two. Altuve for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that misses for ball one. Grounded softly to the right. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Stepping in, Tyler White, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. That's wide, 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. White, the runner at second with one away. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Popped him up. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains. Here's Neil Walker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Number 25.
Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. And yet another strikeout here. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick was a strikeout victim in his first try.
John Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Squared that one up just a little late. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Popped him up. Torres is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Tony Sipp enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit back up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. David Robertson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, David Robertson.
And now a pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Brian McCann will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. One out, nobody on. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of the game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. His lifetime numbers with Tony. Hector Rondon takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 30, Hector Rondon. This game for the Astros.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Number 16.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Missed with a slider. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
4-1.
Walker.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 4.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Now here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-2 pitch just missed. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Dylan Betances is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one got a piece of him. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And all 3 runners on the move here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's just 1 for 6. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Count is 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late.
And we'll have to leave. Digging in once again, Gleyber Torres. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Rondon pauses. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Striding into the box, Tyler White will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
So we got him swinging. Tyler White becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And he takes ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he lays off there. 1-0. Just got a piece up, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And he'll reach first safely. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, and it's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Giancarlo Stanton now. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. His career history with Roberto Osuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled off. Last chance for the Yankees. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had. And for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have. So when you go out there and dominate...